Hey YouTubers, it's Off-Centered Potter, and today I thought I'd try my hand at creating some Japanese tea bowls. I'm going to start out by centering just the top 1/3 of the clay because we're going to throw these off the hump. Did the coloring there to try to establish the base diameter, and then using my thumbs to drop the hole. And this is the only time, if I'm throwing off the hump, I drop the hole using double thumbs. That's the only other time I ever do that. Usually I use my fingers to drop the hole, but for some reason when I'm doing off the hump it's just more comfortable for me to use my thumbs. Anyway, so I've established kind of a diameter at both the bottom and the top of the tea bowl, coloring in there at the bottom to compress the foot. And here in a second, just kind of get the shape. And here in a second, you'll see me put in kind of a finger mark. I wish I had a better camera so you could see a little bit better. Here at the end of the video, I'll put in a picture of a tea bowl I did a while back, so you can get a general idea of what a finished product might look like. Okay, there's the finger mark just to kind of alter the outside, and we're done with that one. I'm going to go ahead and just cut it off the hump. Okay, so just using my pointer tool there on the other side, I know you can't see that, just kind of pop that off the top. And now we'll get ready to use some of that clay to do the same thing again. Pull some up and flatten the top. Gather or collar, and then using the thumbs just to opening or dropping the hole. Notice there that the top is centered and the bottom isn't. That's fine because the bottom is not going to be part of the piece. It's kind of the fun thing about throwing off the hump is you can produce small pieces like this relatively quickly. It's taken me a long time to be able to learn to throw off the hump and to be able to get it off of the bottom piece of clay. And that might be why I like to throw the tea bowls off the hump, because as you'll see in a moment, you know, the bottom of the tea bowl, I carve them by hand, so they're not nice and smooth and neat anyway. So this kind of work lends itself well to throwing off the hump because they're small pieces, and their imperfections are usually what make them very pretty. Okay, so we're ready to put a foot in the bottom. We're going to go ahead and center this and put keys on the bottom just like you would any other normal piece that you were making. So we'll just go ahead and add the keys there on the bottom, and while I'm doing this I want to tell you about another video on YouTube. If you have a chance, check out the tea bowl making video that Cory Lum does. It's very good. I will try to see if I can't figure out how to put a link to his video, or how you can find his stuff at least on the side, so you can see what he does. His stuff is really cool, and I like the way that he does the foot. Notice there that that's a little bit off center, and I don't really care because again, I just think those kind of fun imperfections just add to the charm of these fun tea bowls. And I think that's one of the reasons why I like making them, is that their imperfections really are what make them very pretty. And you know, it's certainly not a style that you're going to want to do for everything that you make, but it's fun for these little bowls. Here you just see I'm just kind of hand carving, putting in the foot. When Cory does his, he doesn't use the wheel at all when he does the trimming. He does it all by hand. In order for you to, you know, kind of rough up the bottom in the foot, you definitely want to make sure you have enough clay there on the bottom. And as you can see here, I'm just trying to get that rough hand carved kind of look by almost faceting the bottom there, just kind of chopping it up a little. I definitely think the foot is one of the most creative and interesting parts of a tea bowl. It's really interesting to see how other artists do the foot. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove the keys, and here in a moment I'll hold this up so you can see the finished product. Alright, and there you have it, a Japanese tea bowl. And if you're on Facebook, feel free to look me up, www.facebook.com/offcenteredpotter. Be sure to drop me a note, let me know that you're adding me because of YouTube, so I know who you are. And here's a picture of a finished tea bowl, just to kind of give you a general idea of a finished product. I've got some pictures of some others that I need to post here. I'll do a video for July so you can see those. And be sure to comment. And until next time, YouTubers, adios.